We are live, Matt.
I do.
I'll just get the chat on. Yeah, we've got someone on the chat already. Right, so we're live. I've got Matt C here, aka Initi8. Thanks for coming down, Matt.
It's all right.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming here. We've got 3 people watching at the minute. Yes, been waiting for this pal, says Cam Beals. Joe Cammers.
I don't.
No. Never mind, Cam. Yeah, so thanks for coming, Matt. I really appreciate it. And can everyone hear us okay? Can someone let me know in the chat if you can hear us okay? In case you can't hear us, I'd like to know before we start waffling on. Can someone let us know if everyone can hear us? Baby's kicking off downstairs.
Picture isn't good.
Picture isn't good.
It's because I'm on it.
What's not good about it? Picture isn't good. What's up with the picture, Laura? Might just be a phone, that, you know. Let me just check. Oh. She's got a Samsung phone.
Says it all.
Yeah. The picture's alright on mine. Sounds decent. Yeah, it looks alright on mine, Laura. I don't know what you're on about.
Said it looks a bit fuzzy.
Looks a bit fuzzy. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's because you haven't got it on the highest resolution. You can hear it. But you have to put it on 1080p, Laura, if you want the proper. Yeah, if anyone's watching and it looks a bit funny, put it on 1080p on your resolution on your phone or something, and you'll be able to see it clear. Because I've just checked that it's looking good. On your settings on the stream. Yeah, set your quality to 1080p. Yeah, that's fine. So everyone set it to 1080p and you'll be able to see it clean. Right, okay, we'll get going then. Thanks for coming, Matt. Right. So, as I always do, how did you get started listening to dance music, Matt?
Bloody hell.
How old was you when you first listened to it?
17 I was.
You were old then, there, 17?
Yeah. Basically listening to the Wig and Peer CDs and all that.
Yeah, Wig and Peer, yeah.
Yeah, went to them. Then it just grew from there. Bit of love for it. And just continued rolling after that.
So Wig and Peer was your first time you heard dance music, was it?
Yeah.
What about like any old trancey stuff that was on the telly back in the day or anything like that?
Didn't really take no notice to it.
Was you into any sort of music? Apart from dance music? Back in, like, when you were a kid or whatever?
Just your typical chart stuff more than anything.
Just the chart stuff?
Yeah, that's all. Then I grew onto that because my sister used to go to them sort of nights and she was like...
Yeah. Oh, your sister went to Big and Peer and that?
Yeah. She doesn't do it anymore. She's too old.
Everyone used to go to the Pier, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
When you think about it. Especially in the Northwest.
Yeah.
It was a big thing, wasn't it, the Pier?
Yeah. Then it just... My love for it grew from there, really. Just...
Yeah.
Typical capital donk, as it gets called now.
The donk. So, hold on, let me see. You're all sorted, yeah, Laura will be sorted now. So you didn't used to listen to anything at all apart from Big and Peer when you were 17?
Yeah, I used to obviously listen to like the radio, that sort of stuff, but
yeah.
The odd bit of house, but nothing major, really.
Nothing major?
No.
So no trance at all then? Because trance was massive in like the early 90s, wasn't it? And
I was, like I said, boring, just listening to typical radio stuff, chart stuff, that was it.
So you used to buy Now CDs?
Yeah, always the Now CDs, collecting them.
Now put the mic a bit close to your mouth, please, Mike. Just so everyone can hear you properly, that's all.
Yeah.
So Now CDs.
Yeah, that was it. Just full of cheesiness, wasn't it?
Yeah, bloody hell. The Venga Boys and all that, weren't it?
Yeah, still love them.
Well, I tell you what, the Venga Boys was fucking like a big hit though back in them days, weren't it? Like, what was the biggest tune that they made? Do you think back in them days? The Venga Bus is Coming. What was
Yeah.
that other one though? There was a proper good one, and it's still good today.
We Like to Party.
Yeah, We Like to Party is definitely one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the Venga Bus, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So you didn't really listen to the dance music. So what made you become a DJ then, Matt?
I just obviously love music, and I thought, you know what, I need a hobby because I work obviously full time. As you know, I'm a chef, and I was like, I need something away from that to take my mind off stuff.
So you were doing chefing before you become a DJ then?
Yeah.
But was you in college at that time, was you?
Yeah, I finished college at 17.
Yeah.
Then,
you finished at 17?
yeah.
All right.
My course was only a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I was qualified after that.
Fully qualified, yeah.
Yeah.
What was it, an MVQ or something?
Yeah,
was it?
MVQ level 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what my brother's got, I think.
Yeah. Didn't go on to do level 3, just because.
Did you just go straight to work?
Yeah.
What was your first job at doing that then? Do you know where it was?
No, I've worked in that many restaurants.
Has it?
Yeah.
Have you worked about that, yeah?
Yeah, I think the restaurant's shut down now.
Has it?
Yeah.
The one that you first went in?
Yeah.
But they take it on as an apprentice, was it?
Yeah, an apprentice.
Yeah.
Learned through that. Put some hours in.
Did you get more qualifications from doing that inside the pub, or was it just more about experience?
More experience with the pub, it was.
Was you doing dishes and all that, was you?
Yeah, no, I did. Back to scrubbing pots, peeling potatoes, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. That's how my brother started. He started off doing dishes and all that, and now he's chefing now in a care home.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you started off doing your chefing. When did it become like your profession then? Where like it was like where you got like a proper chefing job in a proper restaurant or whatever?
I'd say about 19. I was still a bit young and naive then. I used to like to go out and party.
Oh, so did everyone.
Yeah,
Did we all?
Then penny just dropped. I was just like, not doing this anymore. I'm gonna stick to my chefing.
Yeah.
Then that's when it just grew for me. I'm saying I'm doing all right with my job.
So you were 19.
Yeah.
Was you DJing then? Did you start to DJ at 19?
Yeah, just about 19, 20, just started to learn.
So yeah, so you were 19, and obviously being a chef is harder, I suppose. Yeah. I've seen it on the telly. Everyone's getting shouted at, aren't they, in the kitchen?
I've been shouted at like that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Like a Gordon Ramsay telling you off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So when I've watched them type of things, I've always thought, if he fucking talks to me like that,
I've had it.
I'd throw a pan at his head. Oh, yeah. So how'd you take it? How'd you take getting shouted at like that?
Now, I'm like, who are you talking to?
Are you shouting at other people nowadays then?
I don't like to shout. I try and make a bit of fun out of it now. It's like, but I'm no Gordon Ramsay, even though I'd still work for him. Yeah, my days of shouting are gone now.
Okay. So, you were 19 when you first picked up a set of decks, was it?
Yeah.
What decks were they?
Stanton T60s, I remember rightly.
Stanton T60s.
Yeah.
Were they belt drives?
Yeah.
I think everyone's, well, unless you had a bit of money, everyone started on belt drives.
Yeah, vinyl it was. There was a shop in Chorley. I used to get it from Townsend Records. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, a lot of record shops have gone now, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Boss little place as well, it was.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah.
A little record shop?
Yeah.
So what sort of records were you playing when you first got your decks, Matt? What made you like, what did you pick up and think, oh, that sounds great, Dad, I'm going to have a little mix with them?
It's hard to say. There was a few.
Because when you're record shopping, you've got loads and loads of vinyl everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah.
There's loads of different, like, if you haven't been vinyl shopping, you walk into the shop and they've got different sections, haven't they, of vinyls, of different genres, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then they've got like a section usually of like a mixture of everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're just flicking through and playing and all. Because you've got like test vinyls, haven't they, what you can listen to?
Yeah.
And test out what you want to like buy.
Yeah.
And you could spend all day in there, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Just listening to records all day. Do you know what I mean? And then you'd have a little chat to one of the lads behind thingy or whatever.
No, it was good.
I miss record shopping big time, man.
I think I've still got all mine upstairs at home. Like,
Have you?
literally, I found them all, and there's some alright ones in there.
Yeah, there's some cracking vinyls out there, even like names that you wouldn't even bloody remember now.
Yeah.
I've like all my vinyls are in my mum's, and she was with someone who was also a DJ as well, and he
Yeah.
just collected loads and loads of vinyl. So there's still loads there.
Yeah.
But I can't remember half of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There's loads and loads of vinyls there, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't have a bloody clue what they're called now.
Yeah, no.
And if I was flicking through them all again,
Yeah.
I'd find bangers in there that I've totally forgot about. Because that's what it is, isn't it? You've got all these vinyls.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we can't play them anymore.
No.
So you forgot what they all sound like.
I couldn't be arsed carrying them, though, these days. It's...
Do you know what? I do sort of think, like, glad that the vinyl days are over for that reason, because...
Yeah.
I mean, people used to hire people, didn't they, I think, to carry all the vinyl about? I've heard Rob King and all that speak about things like that and all that.
Yeah, Rob's always on about his vinyl, isn't he?
Yeah.
He loves it. Like he said, he hates carrying it now.
Well, you only have to carry fucking 2 USBs now, don't you? And that's it. That's it. I was talking about this on my last video or something. I come out of Pure.
Yeah.
And the lad who I was with from by here, he said he took me to this other club round the corner.
Right.
But I weren't dressed for it.
Right.
And I said, come on, I've just come out of Pure. And he went, how can you prove you've just been DJing? But I went, yeah, here's my USBs. But I never had nothing else to prove it. I didn't even bring any headphones for some reason. But so you're 19, you've just got decks. What put you onto the peer music then? Was it in the record shops?
Yeah, there was that as well. There's a lot of KB stuff in there.
So KB Project was in there, and that's what made it.
Yeah, all around the world, that sort of stuff.
Alex K.
Yeah.
Any dinkies? Any dinkies in there? Can you remember?
I generally can't remember.
They were all picture disc mainly, weren't they, with the big hands on it?
Yeah.
This famous dinky hands or whatever it is with the knuckle.
He's unreal no matter what he touches, though, isn't he?
Alex K.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Alex K is a legend, mate. Do you know what? I don't even think he realises how much everyone loves him in England, you know?
No.
Well, north of England, anyway, like all us lot. Because he's from Australia, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And all his stuff was mainly, like, played in Australia, I suppose, weren't it?
Yeah.
The NRG.
Yeah, I follow him now on Insta. He does events over there, and they just still look rammed. He still plays all the stuff that we're used to.
All the dinky.
Yeah, the Superfly, all that.
He still plays all that.
Yeah, still plays it.
Has he stopped making music, though?
Everyone says he has. I don't think.
Do you think he does his own little bootlegs and all that still and all that?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we'll move on a little bit. How old was you when you had your first gig? When you first got booked for a set in a club?
21. It wasn't a club though. I remember it was a pub. It was my mate Deck.
It was a pub.
Yeah, the Jubilee. It was. I shouldn't shout that out loud in Blackburn of all places.
Yeah.
It was just a pub turned into a little night.
Which was like a little dance floor and all that.
Yeah.
What sort of music was you playing then? At 21.
Like the old.
Can you remember any tunes?
The old KB stuff. That was
the old KB, like I Can't Sleep at Night and all that type of gear.
Yeah,
that was a tune.
I remember the only tune I remember around about then is Baseline Pressure that everybody used to love.
Yeah, that was Fitzrossby and MJ, weren't it?
Yeah.
Or was it just MJ?
I think it might have been just MJ.
Was it MJ? That just MJ.
Used to play that pretty much every time.
That was a fucking MCing tune, that weren't it?
Yeah.
The MCs used to love that. Yeah. Wayne fucking loves that. He's always loved it.
They all love it, don't they?
Yeah, it's that drop, isn't it? That first bum 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 bum. Big tune that. So what else? Can you remember any other tunes?
You're talking back some time now.
It's a while. How old are you now, Matt?
31. So
oh, it's just a bit younger than me. Just a little bit. That's still like 19. It's early 2000s then, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's still like pretty new. This genre then, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Bounce, anyway.
Yeah.
KB and all that.
I like KB. They're good at what they do, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, especially in them days.
Yeah.
Like, they were fucking smashing it, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were as big as Alex K in our country.
Yeah.
Weren't they? Especially in the pier.
Yeah, they were on pretty much all around the world comps, weren't they?
Yeah, every single one. Well, Kenny worked for all around the world, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we'll move on then. So, how old was you when you started mixing pokey and all that then?
probably 22.
The year after.
Yeah.
Because you were proper like heavily into that Spanish gear, weren't you? I think everyone was.
Still am.
You still are?
Yeah, I can't take it.
Do you not mix it anymore in a club though?
Yeah, always.
You still do?
Yeah, always.
Because your gear's like that, like organ, isn't it? And all that.
I'll play at least one or two in a set. I've got to. If I don't, I get like.
Do you do the mixing where like it's mixing over the track for the full track?
Sometimes,
you know what I mean?
Mood depending,
and it's just completely out of key and all that. It sounds terrible. Like most things doing it. I mean, each to their own, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, some of them fucking work though. Some of them do work.
Yeah.
Some of them sound really good, the mixes.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of them just don't go. They just,
no.
You know what I mean?
It's an art to get it right. I'm not saying I've got the art. Yeah. I just like doing it just because.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. It is fun. Yeah. I've done it myself, just fucking about. Like it is fun to do, I suppose. But it doesn't sound very good.
I try not to do it much anymore because you've got to read the crowd. I'm not saying I can read the crowd like that.
If you're playing a lot of your own music, a lot of your music now is commercial, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of vocal and girly music, and it works.
Yeah.
It fills dance floors.
Yeah.
Gets the birds up. Everyone's dancing. And if you throw a fucking poker tune over that, you're just gonna kill the vibe, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Gonna kill your vibe for your type of music anyway.
Yeah.
I think pokey works good with other Spanish sort of tunes, tracks.
Yeah.
Like a bumping thing or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's got all screeches and all that still going off.
Yeah.
But if you throw it over the fucking vocal, stop doing it. I don't like it. So, okay then. So, what year was it when you first had got a tune made, Matt? When did you start like doing tunes then? What year was it?
What year?
Because it was fairly recent, a few years ago, wasn't it?
5 years ago, it was.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what the first one was?
Looking for Love.
Looking for Love, and that went up, that blew up, didn't it? Big time.
Did all right, to be fair.
It did all right.
Still works now, which
that's what I mean. If you can play a track from 5 years ago,
and
it's still bloody getting dance floors, but like packed and all that, you've done right, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Done something all right. Probably wing that one, but yeah.
And then what was the next one?
After Looking for Love, it was no. Never Gonna Let You Go. It was. Didn't really do.
Did not do much.
No.
So what was
that? Was from the Maxime's days. That's what I remember listening to that, and I've just always loved the vocal.
Yeah. So what was the one tune you think that you've made where like it's where you think bloody hell, I've done good with that one there, like it's proper, it's gonna be a good one this, and then it has become good?
I'd say one of my all-time favourites is Take Me Away. It's just
Take Me Away.
Yeah, it's still lingering about now. I found the pack on Instagram.
Yeah.
Then redid it with my own.
Was it a remix pack? Was it?
Yeah, off Splice.
Some of them are good, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? Like they've got like the MIDI and all that in with them as well, haven't they?
It was just the vocal grabbed me, and I redid it. Then it luckily worked. Got played on the pier, all that. Managed to play it there myself. Started working in other clubs. It went off on Facebook a little bit.
Yeah.
Then when we're at 2 years ago, because that was made probably 2.5, 3 years ago. Shane Codd did Get Out My Head. It's the same vocal. Nobody.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh way. Didn't even know that.
Yeah. But his version's on another level. Mine's got the more bouncy vibes in it.
Yeah.
It's just something about it. The vocal's good, and it's.
Is that got an organ drop in it as well? Has it?
Yeah.
Because that's like your main style, that isn't it?
Yeah.
And it just works.
Pretty much all my stuff's organ now.
Yeah.
I've done the odd one that's bounce. I like it, but that organ vibe just gives you a different feel. It
does work, and there's another fella as well, Kenzie. He loves the organ. He tells everyone, put an organ on it. Instead of donk, put an organ on it. Tells everyone to put an organ on. Because he must know as well, in a club, it just works, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. So, all right. What's your biggest tune, you think, then, that's made it? Because you've had tunes signed to the biggest labels in the world now, haven't you, Matt?
Yeah, it's got to be.
And it's incredible. It really is. It's really incredible, that. If you ever want to read the chat as well, Matt, that's the chat there.
It's got to be Just Fine on it.
Just Fine.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that on the radio. I was like, that's me missus. Hey, I know who made this. I know who made this one.
It was mint. To be fair, the way that come about was mad. Kenty heard a mix of it. Like, I used to do mixes for him all the time, still do.
Who's the original vocalist? Is it Mary J. Blige?
Mary J. Blige.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you use that vocal, or did you get it sung?
Use the original Mary J. Blige vocal.
How did you get that passed? Through copyright and that?
Ministry spoke to them.
Did they sort it? Yeah,
spoke to
right. Shout to Ministry with that one.
They've got powers that be.
They're a massive label, mate. Aren't they? They're one of the biggest in the world. Them.
To be fair, they're all sound. They're up for banter as well. They're not. They're serious when they need to be, and when
because none of us normal fucking producers, we don't get to fucking deal with anyone like that. You know what I mean, Matt? So yeah, good on you as well, mate, for that. So are they all right, are they?
Yeah, so like I've never had an issue with them. They help me, they guide me through what's needed sometimes as well.
Yeah, well, that's so they give you a bit of advice as well, do they?
Yeah,
well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good of them then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not even. They actually ask me how my work life's going as well because they know a chef as well. It's not. It's not always music related.
No, it's
as well.
not.
I can't fault them throughout.
Yeah. So how many views has that got up to now? Do you know?
All in all, I think across all streaming sites, I think we're close to 9 mil now.
That's incredible, Matt. That's the biggest number I've ever heard in bounce music by a mile.
Yeah.
By a mile. So well done, Matt.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, nearly 9 mil. Well, fucking well done.
it was mad how they come across it. Like I said, I used to do a regular mix for Kenty that he used to do on CDs.
What were they called again? Cooking Up a Storm? Is that them?
No, that's mine.
Oh, that's your own.
He wanted me to do, obviously, because I'm organ sort of background. I did like a summer CD for him, and I put that on him, and he was like, "Whose is this?" And I said it was mine. He didn't even know it was mine. Yeah. Then he does a thing called Banger of the Day, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, Banger of the Day. Yeah,
which is just the tunes he feels like.
I think he stopped doing that, hasn't he? Yeah, I haven't seen it. Sorted out, Kenty. I missed them. The good them.
He just thought that was the banger of the week. Put it on his YouTube channel, and within that, they contacted me, which was a bit like
incredible,
dumbfounded.
That's really good. That the way they found it on YouTube as well. Yeah, shout out to Kenty's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
go and follow it if you're not.
Yeah.
So they found it on YouTube, on Kenty's YouTube, and then what happened then? And how did that come about? Did they message Kenty?
No, I think obviously they went looking. My email was on my SoundCloud. Then they emailed me, which
so they've probably seen it and then SoundClouded it to try and get some more information. Then it's a bit weird, to be fair. Like, you'd never expect an email like that, especially at the time. That was a shock to that, to be fair. That would have took me back. That
9:15 at night it was. I still remember it. I was in my mum's living room. Yeah, and I was just like, my phone buzzed as it does. Just like, no,
that would have been. I bet you thought it was black, didn't you? I bet you thought it was fake.
Yeah, I did it first
because I would have. There's loads of scam emails, isn't there?
Yeah, loads.
Yeah.
Then it just like kind of chain-mailed, and they were that quick on the ball. They was like, "When are you free? We want to arrange a call with you."
That's insane. That honestly, that is fucking so good. That, you know, I would have been like that. No way. No, that's fake.
Then it just went from there.
That's amazing. So you got signed to Ministry of Sound. Obviously, that done so well. I used to wear it on the radio all the time.
Still does get played on in demand, to be fair.
Well, that's where they heard it, in demand, because they only started that radio station a couple of years ago, didn't they? Or 2 years, I think, maybe.
So nice one to them for still supporting it.
Nice one, in demand. Yeah. It's definitely that sort of tune for their station now, anyway, because they're like, obviously, you know yourself, they're a Scouse radio, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they always try to play a lot of Scouse house, but what they played back in the day.
Yeah.
And obviously, they've got Ian Redmond's got a show on there as well, hasn't he? That plays bounce music.
Yeah, I've done a guest mix for him.
Oh, have you done a guest mix, have you?
Yeah.
What's it called again, that? What's that show called again?
The Bounce Back, I think.
The Bounce Back, yeah. And so he's playing all bounce music on there as well, isn't
Yeah.
he? So that tune just fitted right into that
Yeah.
anyway. And
Yeah.
because it's being commercialised,
Yeah.
they were playing it in the day with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember taking the kids to school or something there, and I was like, no way.
Yeah.
I've heard, I know we made that. It's Matt.
I was in work, literally just there in the kitchen, music was on in background.
That would have been a good feeling, that,
Yeah, I
mate.
just stopped what I was doing. Like, my boss at the time.
So you were in work and you heard it on the
Yeah,
radio.
just come on.
Jesus Christ, that would have been
Yeah,
sick,
I was just
that.
like,
yeah,
a bit dumbfounded.
yeah.
And even my boss just looked at me and went, said,
Did he know like whose tune it was and all
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, no way, that's boss. Who's that afternoon, people? Who's that? Just get up and bounce. What's happening, lad? Yeah, so that's amazing, that, Matt. You were in work and you heard your tune.
Yeah.
I mean, I was buzzing when I first heard my tune getting played in the pier.
Yeah.
I was walking up the stairs. I was like, no way, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But for hearing your tune to get fucking played on a radio,
Yeah.
that's just the next level. That's like a step up from everything, that.
It's a good feeling, to be fair, not just the one radio station. I've had it on quite a few, which...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Kiss, probably, isn't it?
Made the dance anthem.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's massive, Matt. Honestly, that is so good, that means. So, you made just fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, what was the next one you made? That got signed to someone else, didn't it?
I got remix work from Ultra, which...
Ultra.
Yeah.
What a label as well,
Yeah.
Matt, as well. It's getting better, this shit.
And the tune that they asked me to do was one. That's it. Go back to that. The one that I used to listen to it ages ago was Eliza Reid, Alone Again.
Yeah.
Used to have a little bit of a thing for As You Do.
And for some people that don't know, Ultra has got the biggest artists in the world on that label, by the way. That's how bloody good Matt's done with this, by the way. People don't even realise how fucking big of a label Ultra is.
Massive.
It's incredible. It's like, it's unheard of for our music, isn't it? It's literally unheard of.
Yeah.
So, you've went from bloody playing pokey in your bedroom to being signed to fucking Ultra. Jesus Christ, how good is that?
Yeah, so they asked me to do some remix work on a tune that, like I said, I used to listen to when I was young. I think it was around about 2002 it was. Eliza Reid, Alone Again with Jump Smokers.
Yeah.
So I did it, but the Jump Smokers didn't do it, so they brought somebody else in, and I was like, all right, who is it? Then Bruce E, of all people, which
Bruce
was...
E.
Yeah.
See, I'm not into drum and bass. Well, I do like it, but I don't follow it. So I wouldn't really know who he is, but I do know he's got a big name.
He's... Anything he touches at the moment for me, it works.
Is it good, yeah?
He's done stuff with Bad Boy Chiller Crew as well.
Yeah, well, everyone knows who they are, don't they?
Yeah.
They're smashing it.
Yeah. He's just done a 16-bar rap in it. It's all right.
But he's on the mic doing it?
Yeah.
Is he, yeah?
Yeah, it's just
That's good,
16-bar rap. It's nothing like mind-blowing, but it fits the track perfect.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that happened, and that seems to be doing all right now. It's gone...
So who reached out for you to do that remix then, Matt?
Ultra themselves.
So they come to you as well?
Yeah.
One of the biggest labels in the world come to Matt?
Yeah.
And asked him to do a remix? It's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous. Honest. No, I said in the car, didn't I? I said I'm jealous, but I'm jealous in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's this question here? Where are you from, Initi8?
Chorley.
He's from Chorley.
Shouldn't shout about that.
Chorley.
Chorley.
Yeah, he's from Chorley. I've just picked him up. It's nice around there. It's decent.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of history, Chorley, hasn't it, I think?
Yeah, coming in your ears. I don't know if that's the history you want to remember it by, though.
So, yeah, Initi8 from Chorley, Lancashire.
Mm.
So Ultra come to you.
Yeah.
And how did they approach you, Matt?
Through email again.
Email again.
Yeah.
So that would have been another surprise email.
Yeah.
And you would have thought, fake again.
Yeah. I did. Looked at it and went like, nah, you're laughing. Then had a phone conference call, literally the Friday morning. They told me what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it come out on their 25-year remix album.
Now, do you know this tune? Was it a bit slower, this one?
Yeah, 130.
Yeah, I thought it was. So, because obviously they wanted it to be a bit more commercialised, didn't they? But the fact that they've come to you, Matt, for a slower version means something now.
Yeah.
Because they liked your organ-y stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously, I mean, when organ tunes do work, they go off.
Yeah.
And at that speed, everyone can play it.
Yeah.
In a club, even the house DJs can drop that one.
Like, I mix now, as you know yourself, in clubs, 150 upwards.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not scared to say it either.
Hopefully not 160 Joe Taylor.
Not yet. But for the stuff that I'm making, you've got to go slow. If you want somebody to reach out to
That's it.
It's not even so much labels.
Yeah.
Like, people just want slower. They want to listen to it.
Yeah, of course they do. If you want to make it onto a good label like that, you're gonna have to slow it down. Mate. I don't think any label's gonna sign a 150 bounce track.
Well, I wouldn't say Just Fine's 145 though.
145.
Yeah,
that's just fine.
Yeah, just
5 BPM. It's nothing, is it? 5 BPM.
It does make the difference when you listen back to it. So I listen back to the 150 version, then the 145 version. It's like, I can see why they want it slowing down now.
The thing is, right, when it is a bit slower, I've been talking about this for fucking ages, mate. When it is a bit slower, right, you can hear all the elements more.
Yeah.
And the drums flow better.
Yeah.
And everything's just nice on a steady pace.
Yeah.
With 150, it's good, but it's just a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like everything's like squashed in, like in a because it's a bit too fast. Everything's like crammed in. When it's slower, it's nice and steady.
You got more of a groove when it's slower.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You got a groove. Yeah, you can hear all your drums better, all the little bits of your drums that you can't hear.
Yeah,
and at 150, like all your percussion bits, and everything's just like boom, boom. Yeah. It's like you can like nod your head to it.
Yeah,
but at 150 like this. But I mean, I make my tunes at 150 because everyone plays the tunes at 150 plus in a club.
Even still,
yeah.
I'll not talk about how fast I go sometimes. Just get
156. but if you're making tunes at 145 and you speed it up to 154, it's gonna sound terrible.
Yeah,
because it's too warped.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why I make it 150.
Yeah.
But I think I am gonna do, when I do get back onto it to myself, like when I make music for myself again, I'm going to slow it right down, to about 142 to 145.
Right.
Because I'm going to try and get signed to a label as well, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... I've been thinking about doing house music, and I have had a mess about. But I think I've got that much knowledge with bounce music.
Yeah.
If I slow it down and really concentrate on doing it, I might do something. I might get signed to someone.
Only takes one little video or hit.
I've just heard a track the other day that's like a bounce tune, right? And I think it's only about 142 or something like that, and that's gonna get played worldwide.
Yeah,
I know I could do it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not gonna get anywhere fucking recording at 150.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
So whilst you're on that, like, to get noticed as well, I know it's been on all platforms as well. Like, I'm still a novice to it all, but
you're everywhere though, aren't you? Now you know iTunes, Amazon, Beatport, Spotify.
Yeah.
So you can catch him on all that if you haven't signed to him.
It sounds daft.
SoundCloud.
TikTok's one of the biggest ones at the moment.
I was going to touch on this because my girlfriend keeps saying to me, "Why don't you get it?"
Yeah.
And I say, "What do I need TikTok for? I'm not going to do all scazzy videos." And she says, "No, there's loads of music on it. So, can you get money from TikTok?"
I wouldn't know because I'm not like thingied yet. But
how long have you been on TikTok for then?
Since Just Fine. So what's that? A year and a half.
Have you made any money from TikTok?
Not myself personally. Probably through the label I have.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. So
it's more.
So the label gets, because you're signed to the label.
Yeah.
Do they get money from TikTok then? Yeah.
It's more of a trend thing with TikTok.
TikTok's massive at the minute, isn't it?
So, for example, you can make a tune, and if somebody does a mad dance to it, which it does no matter where, people will get onto that trend and they'll like duet it, but then that obviously makes your tune go a little bit more viral or more plays in it, and that's basically what you want. So you can put your song over anything, any pictures, anything, just makes your tune get more recognizable that way.
Yeah. What do you think the best platform is then to get your music out there? Because this question come up the other day. Someone asked on Facebook what's the best platform then to get on, because SoundCloud it's not doing much at the minute. I don't think
it's hard. SoundCloud,
it is.
people only go on there for the mixes when they're partying.
Yeah.
I personally think YouTube, everybody is a YouTube.
YouTube.
Obviously, when they're in a party, they just leave
Yeah.
it on and it goes on
Yeah.
random and it could just come on. And
If you can get on a good playlist on YouTube
Yeah.
as well, it's good, isn't
and
it?
I still, like I said, I'm a novice to it, but I've seen people do really well on TikTok because
Yeah.
everybody's constantly got the phone in their hand these days.
Yeah, yeah.
When they get up in the morning or when they go to bed, they're just scrolling 90% of the time through TikTok.
So when you say Disco Kid, for anyone who doesn't know, you can sign up to Disco Kid, and then can you monetize from Disco Kid onto TikTok? Can you?
Yeah.
So every time it gets played on TikTok, you get some sort of dough, don't you? Or some sort of pennies.
Yeah, it's weird though with TikTok. I think you've got to be over a certain amount of followers.
Oh right, okay. So you have to get a certain amount of people following you, and then you can start monetizing.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Because I've never really understood TikTok. I just know there's loads of scatty heads on it doing all mad videos.
It's just like I said, it's just more of a trend thing.
Yeah.
I've known songs to get signed through TikTok and stuff like that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because they go viral. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, because you'll get a lot of reach, won't you? People are sharing it or playing it. Or whatever.
It's open to the world, TikTok.
Yeah.
I
suppose that is a good thing then. Maybe I might have to get on TikTok then when I'm doing all my professional stuff.
Obviously, when I record at events, obviously someone on camera, they tend to do all right on that. They always ask, "Oh, where's that?"
Oh, a video of you in a club.
Yeah.
And then they put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I tend to do it myself just for my socials.
Yeah, yeah.
And they tend to ask, "Where's that?"
Yeah.
But
I think there's a few artists I can say that's got somewhere with doing that. And Hannah Taylor's one of them, isn't she?
Yeah.
She videos all their sets, doesn't she? Like behind the decks.
Yeah.
And then she places them all over Facebook and all that. And she's getting booked everywhere there.
She's doing all right. She's
doing
something right.
She's doing something right.
Yeah.
And every time, like, they're all professionally recorded, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, like, the music's recorded separately, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
So it's dead clear.
Yeah.
And it's worked for her. So shout out to that.
Yeah.
I messaged her to get me on a playlist on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah, she put me on it. So shout to that.
Yeah.
Because I'm new to Spotify. I don't know how it works and all that. And I'm not signed to a label on there. I'm doing it myself. I've only got 4 on there at the minute, but
it's just a case of uploading and spamming people more than anything.
What I've been looking at is like you've got to get on good playlists, haven't you? And the only ones I've seen on Spotify for bouncers, Hannah's was one of them.
Finchy.
Has Finchy got one?
Yeah.
Finchy!
Yeah.
Get me on your playlist, lad.
He's put a couple of mine on his, does all right. Because he does his own thing, doesn't he, with his MC, and he's got his own little niche following. And
Finchy's smashing it, mate. Fucking hell. We're talking about an artist that's smashed it for years. He has.
I feel like no matter what he touches, it just goes.
I've got to shout him out for this as well because he was an MC for years and then he started making fucking music.
Yeah.
And he's made, and not just music, original fucking music.
Yeah.
With vocalists and all that. And got to take me hat off to him, man.
Tell you, he's always been about.
He's always good, isn't he? He knows his shit, put it that way.
He's always been about. He's part of the Blackout crew. He's now with Ian Redman.
Yeah. Oh, Culver.
Culver.
Shout to Culver.
He started doing little verses over tracks as well now. And
he's just done a house track, hasn't he, or something along them lines. I heard it the other day. It was great. He's going to go far with that.
I don't know how no one's not snapped him or
he's like a bad boy chiller sort of crew thing, isn't he? But on his own.
Yeah,
and he could do it though.
Yeah,
he's got the fucking gift of the gab. He's got the stage presence.
Yeah,
he's got the vocals. He's got the voice.
But he's not chucking pints at people on stage.
He's not chucking pints. he probably would though. He's fucking mad. Yeah, so shout to Culver as well. He could do. Yeah, he's been doing some little bits on he as well. Yeah. Is he putting that on TikTok and all that? Do you think?
I'm not sure. It's mainly Insta with Cole. I couldn't tell you, but that's where I found it.
Yeah. I only heard it from Facebook. He put something on Facebook. I can't remember.
Yeah.
So has he put it on Insta? Has he?
Yeah, that's another one. But I'm new to Insta. I still can't get my head around it now.
I've got it, but I don't use it. Yeah. I just don't. You got like a 30-second clip or something, don't you? Yeah. I don't understand it. I don't know how anyone can get famous off that, mate.
I'm still new to it, mate.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's mainly just pictures and 30-second clips, isn't it? Can you go live on Insta?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
Is it not limited to time when you go live then?
I've never been live.
No, I've not. I'm wondering. Can anyone tell me in the chat if you can go more than 30 seconds on fucking live on Insta? What else can we touch on? Oh yeah, this is what we can touch on. Food. I am jealous of your food, Matt. I put pictures on Facebook all the time of my scan, and they get a lot of reaction because people like it.
Yeah.
I'll show you the message. I got a message yesterday. I'm gonna show you now. Ready? It's funny, this message. Okay. You're gonna have to stop posting these pics, Steve. My missus is planning on knocking on your door for a takeaway when I'm next in Skem. I laughed, and she said, "No, mate, she's 35 weeks preggers, and it's all I hear every time you post a new one." This was yesterday. My mum come round and she made a curry from scratch.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Matt?
Yeah, I see. I see all your food. To be fair, you're gonna put me out of a job soon.
Most of mine are just takeaways, but I've got it handed to me bird. She makes most of the scran in here. My girlfriend makes some good fucking scran now, mate.
Fair play.
Fair play. She's watching this now, Laura. So there you go. You got it from a chef. Yeah.
I'll be booking a table soon.
So yeah. What's your favourite dish to make then, Matt, when you're in the restaurants? They all look amazing. They really do.
Oh, you're putting me on it now. It's nearly as bad as music.
What's your favourite dish to eat then, Matt, when you're making all your scram?
I like fish a lot, really. I do a lot of that in work.
What's your favourite fish? I like fish.
Salmon.
Oh, I don't like salmon, though. Oh, no, I don't like salmon. I like... Have you had a plaice?
Yeah.
I like plaice.
Yeah.
I remember that as a kid. It's got all the spots on the skin, hasn't it? You get that nice and crispy. My nan used to fry it in butter.
Yeah.
And to get all the skin nice and crispy. Fucking lovely, that. But you find bones in your teeth. Plaice, haddock, cod.
Yeah.
All that.
Do loads in work. It's just...
Have you ever had monkfish?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Yeah. It's nice.
Is it nice?
It's expensive, though,
Is
at
it
the
dead
moment.
chunky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to have that, mate. What would you have that with, then?
It's nice curried, to be fair.
Curried?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've never had curried fish, ever. Apart from when you go to the chippy.
Yeah.
And you get chips, fish and curry. But that's not the same. A lot of Indians cook with fish and that, don't they? And their curries and stuff like that. I'd like to have that with curry then. Monkfish. Might have to get that one day.
Do it.
What else do you like?
Can't go wrong with meat, can you? Lamb.
Meat.
Always.
Lamb. Yeah. What do you put with lamb? What do you like putting with lamb? Mash.
No.
Been a champ.
Yeah. I'm being too posh. Champ's nice with it. I'm just being posh now, though.
Yeah. So go on. Be posh. I want to hear a posh meal with lamb. What would you do with lamb?
Dear.
Come on. Well, where do you work now? What's the restaurant called?
Retreat. It is. It's
Retreat.
It's a bar and grill.
Has it got a star or anything?
No.
But is it a nice place?
Yeah.
Because everything you've put up, it looks dead posh to me. That.
Yeah.
It's very good standard, like, isn't it?
It's all right. They
very
do
high quality.
They've looked after me as well with music. When I've got a gig, they tend to normally give it me off as well.
Because like some of your desserts, I look at it and I think that looks so good, but there's nothing there.
Yeah. See,
I want to see more on the plate, master.
See, I get this all the time, but people forget they're coming out for a 3-course meal. They're not just coming out for it.
I understand that as well.
Then obviously, if your food's packed full of flavour, it's going to be, some of it's going to be heavy, some of it's going to be not. So when it comes to dessert, if you could then finish the dessert, fair play to you.
Yeah.
So, I'm a big lad and I can't.
So what I'm going to ask you now is, what's your favourite 3-course meal then, Matt? You're a chef. I want to hear a chef's favourite 3-course meal. What would you have if you could have anything?
Me personally, does it have to be fancy or not fancy?
No, it doesn't have to be fancy. It can be anything.
See, I like garlic mushrooms, man. I know it's plain and boring, but I like garlic mushrooms. And when I go out, I always have a mixed grill. I don't know why. I just love a bit of everything.
Oh, you're talking to me now, Matt. I love a mixed grill.
We don't even do any of this in my work, which...
You don't do a mixed grill in your... Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Fucking no mixed grill in the pub.
I know. And like I said, I like a bakewell tartney or a sticky toffee pudding.
You know, when I was in school, this is horrible, this, by the way. We used to have a bakewell tart with icing on and a cherry. And my mate and me used to get custard on that.
Oh, wow.
We used to get custard on it. And we'd have that every day. But custard on it sounds big and I wouldn't do it now.
No.
But I'll tell you what, remove the icing
Yeah.
and put custard on it with a bit of almonds on the top. Nice, that means that is nice. So come on, you've got garlic mushrooms,
The mixed grill.
mixed
Yeah.
grill. What about your dessert?
It will be a Bakewell tart.
A
or
Bakewell
sticky,
tart,
or
yeah.
sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, I had a sticky soft pudding the other day and a mixed grill.
Yeah. See, we don't do any of that in my work. Which,
Don't you?
No.
Oh man.
Um,
So what do you do in your work then? What would be your favourite to do in your work then? What would be your favourite to eat? Sorry, in your
in my work,
Yeah.
we've got a sea bass dish on at the moment.
A sea bass dish.
Can't keep up sometimes with it.
Is it
sells
that
that much.
popular?
Yeah, there's nothing to it though, really. What I think it's just like a homemade potato cake with smoked pancetta in it.
Yeah.
Tender stem broccoli, just pan fried sea bass.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of it now.
I like that tender stem. I don't mind, like, when I get a Chinese, I like broccoli in it.
Yeah.
But if I'm having like a food at the house, I don't like broccoli.
Really?
I like tender stem though.
Yeah, yeah.
I do like that.
It's nice.
It's got a nice crunch to it and you do it right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So go on then, we'll get back to music then.
No, it's fine.
Okay. What do you think is your favourite event you've done, Matt? Because you've done loads now, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a few.
What's one of the favourite events you've done?
Bloody hell.
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
What's been the one where you come out and you thought, fucking hell, I've proper enjoyed that?
It's about 5.
Or any recently?
Summer sesh I always love for this.
I
House
love
UK.
that event,
I
mate.
can't. Apart from that, I made an embarrassment of myself. I was hammered. John, he's a nightmare anyway. Like I love him to bits. He gets all photos, doesn't he?
Yeah.
If he catches you,
Yeah, he'll get you. He will get you, John.
That boy could ruin me. And there's some photos that he took at this last one.
He's had a few bad ones of me in the past, John. Fucking hell, man. Yeah.
But I always love Kennedy's events. The men,
I do.
The men.
I'm the only one. Well, I only get booked for this.
It was an event for him about 5 years ago. It was. There was a power cut.
Was there?
At Pure.
Ooh, was I there or not?
I was in room 2 at the time.
Was you in room 2 at the time?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. That's going back then, Matt.
I know.
Bloody hell.
Big power cut downstairs. The whole of
Was
Pure
it the whole place?
got wiped out.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't get it back on. And everyone crammed into a room 2 upstairs. And you should have. They were like sardines.
Yeah, I've been up there. It's not that big up there, is it?
No.
And fucking hell, if everyone downstairs was up there.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Then they couldn't get it back on.
They couldn't get it back on at all. It was upstairs on though.
Yeah. It was rammed. So it's on two separate circuit boards from what I found out. Then
it's not much bigger than my fucking upstairs here. Jesus Christ.
And it was just rammed. Probably
I can imagine.
Best event / atmosphere I've done.
I touched on this on one of my last podcasts on. I think the best events are in small capacities, but rammed. Yeah. Because the atmosphere is just different, isn't it, Matt? Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. I used to do an event in Blackburn for he's like my best mate, Deck. He doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It was like a pub / club. It only held 250 people.
Yeah, but when it's rammed, different, isn't it?
Just everything was laid out perfect. There was mini stage, decks raised above it all, and everything.
Oh yeah, so you're looking down.
Yeah, it was just. I love that club.
Where was that?
BB2 in Blackburn. It was.
BB2. I've heard of that. Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm not sure if I went to that. I think I might have.
Nothing special, but to me, like 250 people max. Yeah. Mint.
I think if I remember correctly, I think that was the only time I've ever been booked for Sopranos. I'm sure it was in there. But when they were first getting going, Sopranos, they booked me as a Donk Engineers set. I'm sure it was in there.
You sure it weren't warehouse one in Blackburn?
It might have been that as well. Yeah. It's definitely one of them two.
Yeah.
Definitely one of them. I think when I walked in, the DJ box was on the left.
Yeah.
What one was that?
Well, BB2's is up on the left as soon as you go
in. Is it? Yeah. That might have been that then.
Yeah.
Might have been then. It's like on the left there, isn't it? And then your bar's on your right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been then.
Yeah.
BB2.
Yeah.
Yeah, been there.
Yeah.
So it is only small, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
250 people max, and just the crowd.
They had a dead old mixer in there though. What I didn't like.
I can't remember.
They had one of them ones where it's like you're in a studio and you've got like the fucking like long things that go up on the mixer for your.
I remember I had a club like that was the Bridge in Accrington. We'll
Yeah.
not talk about that place. Wow. I've seen many boot offs in there.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you as well. What's one of the maddest things you've seen in a club then? Is it some mad things in that one then?
That Bridge in Accrington, I've seen a full blown riot.
I've heard Accrington's rough as anything.
I remember it.
Yeah.
I was back to back with someone 10 minutes in, and they were boot off that bad. I just took my USB out me just when I'm going.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like jippos, everything.
Jippos, they're the ones that cause murder all the time.
Please come in, everything. I was already outdoor, me. I was just like, I'm not staying here. He's like, I've just paid you. I was like, so what? I'm not staying here whilst his bottle's getting flew about.
Yeah, there's been some bad episodes, I think, in the club. One of them was in Medicine. Did you ever go there?
I've never been. I've heard a lot about it though.
There's some kickoffs in there sometimes. As soon as I walked in there once, some big lad with his top off got fucking dropped right in front of me. Yeah, I was like, wow, fucking nuts in here. Yeah, what's one of these comments saying here?
I'm watching from Accrington. It's not that bad here, but it's still a shithole.
Yeah, I'm watching from Accrington. It's not that bad.
You'll know the Bridge then.
Yeah, to know the Bridge then. He's put as well, I think you two should do a track together. Be an absolute banger. I'll be up for that one, Doug.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If anyone else has any questions, by the way, you want to ask Matt or me, type it in on YouTube. If you're not watching if you're not signed in, you'll have to sign in, I think, and then you can message on here. We can see the chat on here.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, we'll answer it. So what was I going to say then? So the Bridge in Accrington. Have you ever been anywhere else where there's been murder?
I think there's murder wherever you go these days, isn't it? But to be fair, it has toned down a lot.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
So yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll swerve that one and we'll go back to pure. The last night you done the summer sesh.
Yeah.
You had a few too many drinks, didn't you, Matt?
Yeah. I don't like to air my personal. I've had a bit. I wouldn't say bumpy ride, just a lot going on. We all do, don't we?
I do. I fucking go on one sometimes.
So I just let my hair down with what's left of it anyway, and
I've got fucking none now, Matt. You're catching up to me now.
And I just got absolutely steamboyed. I still managed to do my set though. I don't know how.
Because you're used to it though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I've fucking done my set off bloody Gary's and everything, mate. Back in the day, you're used to it though, aren't you? You know what to do, don't you?
I go more like silly though when I've had a drink. I was just being the class clown.
Everyone does.
And yeah, I was just hammered.
And what did you play, Matt?
I played glue.
You played glue before fucking Rome was about to go on.
What was more worrying, I turned round, he was stood behind me.
Archie put it on Facebook. I was laughing me fucking head off because I could picture Rome's face now in my head, even now, and he'd be fucking fuming.
He said he was all right with it. I just looked at him and was like, I shouldn't have done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just one of them things, Matt, isn't it?
I was just scrolling through thingy like that, and I was like, I'm going to the end of my thingy, and I just hit it. I was like, do you know what? And I forgot he was on after me.
Yeah, it's just a mistake.
Yeah. It was never intention because I've had it done to me that many times, and I'm thinking, like, I don't mind people playing my stuff because that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
But if you go in on after somebody,
well, when you know someone's on the set or on the same night and they're going to be on, especially after your match.
Yeah.
That's funny. I thought I couldn't help laugh.
No.
Archie was telling me I was laughing fucking head off.
I get RG, I get along so well with him since making me. He does a bit as well. We just
RG's fucking flying at the minute. He's got an album coming out as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got one of my remixes on that. He's on Some Say.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's put his own little twist on it.
He's banging out some tunes now, aren't he?
He always says to me, like, oh, just play yours. I just play what I want, me.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell me what I can and can't play.
That's it, isn't it? You play what you fucking want, man. That's what they book you for.
Yeah.
But I think when I get booked, I always just think they just want me to play my own gear.
I get asked a lot now, like, oh, you just play your own stuff, which is fine. I do.
Yeah.
I'll try and support any newbies. I always do because I still think I'm new. But if there's any new tunes out that I like at the moment, I'll squeeze it in because they're normally around my sort of type of vocal stuff anyway.
That's it. Yeah. Well, when you play what you want, you get to take your pick of your taste, and don't you? What you want to play anyway.
Yeah. I have started playing a lot of my own stuff in my set, so now I
Yeah.
don't really play any other
You've
people's.
got a nice portfolio now, though, haven't
Yeah.
you? You've got a good few tunes to
Yeah.
play now, so why not, man?
Yeah.
I mean, I do like playing my own tunes in a club. Like, I tell you, I'll go back to my question before when I asked you what your favourite event was. My favourite ever event I've ever done was, I think it was a summer sesh as well, but it was when I've just finished my album,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I wanted me to play the whole entire album,
Yeah.
and I was such a fucking buzz that, you know, Matt, because like, it went off. All the tunes went off because they were brand new.
Yeah.
And not many people had heard them.
No.
And I was getting compliments for fucking weeks over that.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was saying, like, they couldn't believe how good my set was. And it
Yeah.
just made me feel like, at the end of my set, I was like that, looking up, like, yes, just taking it all in.
It's a good feeling.
And I was fucking just proper made up with myself because I've made 15 brand new tunes.
Yeah.
I've never done that before. And it's not the computer I've got now. My computer was a bag of shite. And the only thing I could have done better with them was the mix sounds weren't as good as what they are now, because the computer was stuttering with every single track I was making on that album. And it was so hard to get right because I had to fucking keep going back. I was doing me fucking bird's head in because I was going on the computer all the time trying to get it right. And when I finished it, it was just a relief.
Yeah.
And the fact that everyone fucking loved it when I was in the club. There was a few issues on some of the tunes. There was a few phasing issues or something, but I made it on a proper shithead computer. That was my best ever set I've ever done, that.
You can't go wrong with Event at Pure. I've had some really... The Halloween ones are on another level there as well.
I don't know whether I've done a Halloween one.
I did the last one there. I was on at half 10 it was. I had Leia on PAing as well during my set.
Oh, that's the girl that's on the
Track with Joe.
Yeah, what's it called again? You done it in X Faded, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name.
Vocal. What's it called? That?
Oh, it'll come to me.
Yeah, I know what event you're on about though, because she was doing a live PA. Yeah,
really good PA as well. Like, I'm used to doing PAs. Obviously, I did a few at BTID, so it was just made sense for us to go there. But then, just the atmosphere in there.
It's fucking boss, isn't it? Pure. When Pure's rammed and the right sort of people are in there and they're proper going for it, it's boss, isn't it?
It's weird. Everybody seems like they're more up for it though on Halloween. Like any other event, it's just like, I wouldn't say meh. They're up for it, but Halloween, it's like they're more up for it. Yeah,
because everyone's dressed up to the nines in different gear, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, I don't even think I've ever done a fancy dress thing.
No,
I don't think I've ever done one.
It's not for me, that.
I've never been dressed up like.
I do fancy dressing work. Do you know what I mean?
Well, do you have to do it in work as well sometimes?
No, like I dress like I put my chef stuff on every day.
Yeah. You've got a uniform, haven't you? I suppose.
I always get asked, like, when I go to them, oh, how long have you been here? It's like, I've come from work, and they're all a bit, like, shocked. Yeah. Like, people don't sometimes understand, like, that's my downtime, what I'm doing.
That's it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got two fucking passions, haven't you? You've got chefing, which is hard anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to really fucking put your back out to that, haven't you? You've got to try hard for that. Because if you don't try hard, you get fucking your thing going thrown back at you, don't you?
Yeah.
Plate. People take your food back all the time.
I love it, mate. Like, I drive with my chefing. It's like, it keeps my head above water sometimes. Like, I'm always thinking. Then, when I've got a gig, like, when I've had a crap day in work, it's like, sound. Just chilling, do my hobby that I love, then leave. Start work next day. Someone's like, have you got work next day? And they're like, yeah. Like, I don't know how you do it.
How many days a week do you work then, Matt?
Been doing 6 at the moment.
Fucking hell, that's heavy, that, in that environment as well. Yeah, who's this here? Got a question for you both. What's next for Steve Willow and Initi8 in the future? What's next from Steve Willow? Well, you can go first, Matt. What's next for you, Matt? Have you got anything planned up? Any tunes to make? Have you got any ideas?
As I told you, I've just brought 2 new ones out. One's on my SoundCloud, which is Best Bad Thing. That's a lot slower. That's at 137. That
137 BPM.
Yeah, just because I want to try and cater towards more that crowd now.
Yeah.
Then I've got a new one that's just out on my Spotify. Because You're the One which is a cross between my normal style, and I put like that niche bass line in on the end drop.
Yeah.
Just trying something new.
Different.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do as a producer anyway. You got to try different things.
Apart from that, just new music. When I find out I'm fussy when it comes to vocals, beyond fussy.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I need to try and, like, Argie's just done an album, as you've seen.
Yeah.
I want to try and get something done similar to that. It's just me personally trying to find the time for that.
Well, what you got to think about as well with the vocals as well. There's not that many out there what can grab your attention. I don't think.
No,
because that's what I struggle with. I struggle with finding a good vocal. I can hear Miguel kicking off downstairs. Yeah, that's what I struggle with. Finding the right vocal, because like you can just grab any chart one, can't you?
Yeah,
and it'll work. But I don't want to do. I think that's sort of cheating, because everyone already knows the vocal. I like to find a vocal what no one's ever fucking heard. Like, and the best tune I've ever made is "Hate Feelings," which is on my SoundCloud now, and that is a splice vocal.
Yeah,
and no one's ever heard it. I found it in an R&B fucking genre.
Yeah,
and it was I think it was like 148 BPM, so it was nearly 150 anyway.
Yeah.
And it just works, man. And it's definitely the best tune I've ever made, and no one's ever heard that vocal.
Splice is mint for vocals.
Yeah, people don't realise there's some really, really good vocals on Splice.
Yeah.
Really good.
As you were saying, then you don't like taking charts off. I can't really say out like that, because a lot of my Initi8 stuff is...
Yeah, I understand.
Chart redone.
Yeah, that's just me though, man.
Yeah, no.
That, because I've been producing for so long now, I like to test myself all the time. I don't think I'm never gonna get the reach that you've got, or people that use chart music. That
was before that though. So yeah, I just like listening to it. So these two new ones are totally royalty free as well.
Yeah,
Take Me Away
was royalty free. That royalty free as well? Yeah. That's right.
So it's hard. As you'll know, it's harder to push a vocal that nobody knows.
It's really hard.
Like, people don't understand. Like,
it's really hard.
They're like, "Oh, I'm not feeling that." It's like, what? Because you've not heard the vocal.
That's it. But listen to the fucking tune. It's brilliant.
But I bet you, for example, if one of these new tunes were playing on radio a couple of times, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I don't know it now."
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. If someone played it on the radio, a different version of it, and it got big, you'd like it then.
Yeah.
Straight away. They probably go back to it and think, "Oh, I can't remember hearing this," but they fucking have and didn't like it.
Yeah.
But now you've heard it on the radio.
Yeah. That's what. It's frustrating though when that happens, because you think to yourself, like you just said, you want to push yourself, but I bet you, for example, that Hurt Feelings that you said, if it was played on the radio 2 or 3 times, everybody, I know that.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be jumping all over it. It's definitely got the potential to get 1 million views or something, but it never will, because no one knows what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I've never had 1 million views because I don't really make music that everyone knows.
Yeah.
Another one of my big ones I've made was with Fred Swift.
Good mate, man, Fred.
Yeah, he's a really good lad, Paul. And that's one of my biggest ones.
Yeah.
And that's a Sonny Fodera one, but it's not a chart track either. So that's never had what it should have had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That should have had well over 1 million views, plays or whatever. But it never did, because it's not a famous vocal. Do you know what I mean?
It's all it takes.
It's just one of them, isn't it? Like we said in the car, what you use that tune that everyone's playing at the minute.
Motivate, is it? Well, it's the original's Bird Wings, in it.
Yeah. Who's the what's the tune? Motivate what?
Motivate Wings.
And that is doing the rounds, and that's just, that's so simple as well, isn't it? But because everyone knows the
bass
fucking
line
vocal,
straight in.
That's it. And it's doing the rounds. Everyone's loving it.
Might redo it just because I can.
Well, like we say, it's just a simple track that works because everyone knows the vocal, don't they? And it does me head in.
It only takes one video. Like, I think Andy helped push that, which
he played it on a big event, didn't he?
Yeah, Pier on the Pier.
Is that what it was? Yeah, Pier on the Pier.
Andy's his own little thing, and he can promote a bag of peas, that lad.
Oh, fucking hell, I know, yeah.
But
it's Andy Whitby. You're listening to the sounds of Andy Whitby. Yeah. Oh, man. He loves grooming himself, doesn't he, with his beard and that? His face is fucking everywhere, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
His face is literally everywhere.
Yeah.
It's on every single flyer that comes out,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Him and John. John's another.
John Neal.
Yeah, I got a lot of time for
Fucking
John.
hell, mate. John is everywhere. I love John. I'm a big fan of John.
Supports a lot of my stuff as well, so nice one for that, John.
Yeah, he's always played my stuff in the
yeah.
past, John.
He's everywhere.
John's doing good stuff at the minute. Like he's even making good music as well, isn't
Yeah.
he? One of the biggest bounce tracks of the fucking century is fucking his tune, isn't it?
Yeah, probably is.
What's
there.
it called again?
You and I.
You and I. Yeah, is well.
Another organ drop.
Yeah, organ drop. There you go. Organ drops work. They just do. I might do an organ drop soon. I did do an organ drop once.
Did you?
Yeah, I done a remix for Fred Swift.
Did you?
Yeah. What's it called? Something Good. And it had a nice organ drop in it.
I just love it, mate. There's just something
I'll
about
play it for you after this.
Yeah.
See if you like it.
One of Fred's tunes still probably one of the biggest impacts as well. I know it's Lushington really, but he remixed it, didn't it?
That went off that.
Yeah, the You Got Me Baby.
Yeah. That was
still-
another big one.
Still hear it now and it's still
Yeah. It's
goals.
brilliant. I done a back-to-back set with him in Pure.
Yeah.
And when he played that, you should have seen the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
But he played it for the first time, I
Yeah.
think. And, oh my God. It was I was even like that.
Yeah.
Come on. You could hear me on the video. Come on.
That's all it takes. Literally
Yeah.
one tune or even one video.
Yeah, that's it, man. Well, that was already a big tune, innit?
Yeah.
And another one as well, Matt Wigman. One of his ones was a fucking big Blinky tune, wasn't
Yeah, Decade. Don't Give Up on Love. Still works to this day now.
it? He got it re-sung, didn't he?
Yeah, from
But
Imagine.
obviously everyone knows it's Blinky, isn't it?
Yeah.
But because everyone knows it, that blew up as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
That proper blew up.
He's all right, Matt. He's got his own little niche style.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of a couple of his. That new Arcane
yeah.
alias he's doing is different, and I like it.
Yeah.
Um,
It is different. It is different. That he went for like a sort of tech housey vibe on that one, didn't he, as well? And it does work.
yeah,
Really does. It's like a modernised bounce, isn't it?
yeah.
It does work. What else can we talk about? Trying to think. Does anyone want to ask any questions in the comments? Love the organ vibe someone's put.
Oh, it's Leia, that.
Leia. Oh, she's the one we were talking about. Shout
Yeah.
to you, Leia.
Yeah, with a tune. I'm still trying to think of the name.
What's your tune called you made, Leia? Like,
We Got Love, I think.
We Got Love. Like
Yeah.
it's done with Joe. Joe's a good mate of mine.
He's a good lad, is Joe.
Yeah. I opened up funny when on the podcast I done with him. Did you not watch it with me and Wayne?
There we go. We Got Love. Yeah.
We got love. Yeah, on the first podcast I done with this, I was obviously an ex-Vader,
Yeah.
and I said, I've got me mates here, Wayne, and I've got Joe Taylor, and he was like, oh, am I not your fucking mate? No. I was like, fucking hell, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I just didn't even think. It's funny as fuck.
He's a good lad, Joe.
Yeah, that talk about someone who's good on the decks, mate. He's fucking good on the decks, Joe.
Just so talented. Every time I see him.
He was he's unpeered on the pier, didn't he?
Yeah.
And everybody said his was the best set.
Yep.
Everyone.
He can read a crowd.
He was the
no
last
tomorrow.
set of the night as well,
Yeah.
unpeered on the pier, weren't he?
Yeah.
And everybody said on Facebook that his was the best.
No matter,
Everyone did.
he just performs all the time.
He plays the right tunes, man.
He followed on from me at flexing, and as soon as he come on,
He plays the right shit,
yeah,
doesn't he? Every time, though.
Yeah.
Every time he fills the fucking place. Every time I've seen Joe,
Yeah.
everyone's giving it beans.
yeah,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And he got known through his mixes.
yeah.
He was saying the what was it, bouncing
Bouncing.
mixes. He's
Yeah.
just done a new one. If you haven't heard it, get on his SoundCloud and listen to it. Yeah, and there's another question here. What advice would you both give to producers starting out making tracks? As I know myself, it's very hard if you haven't done it before. So, what advice could you give to newbies trying this out? Do you want to try it? Do you want to have a little go answer that, Matt?
If you want to try and learn it, I'd find a track you personally like first.
Yeah,
Then I'd try and replicate that first.
that's good advice.
to
That
try and
try and copy it, see how
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Just to see like what goes into
Yeah.
making it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good advice. That actually, well done. Yeah, I'd say that as well. I'd say if you're first trying out, load the track into your DAW and copy exactly where the kick goes, exactly where the crash goes, exactly where the breakdown goes, and then you'll have a fully structured drum thingy, and then you can work on that.
Yeah.
And then you can copy where the bass goes. Try and copy exactly what he's done with where the bass goes on like the key, and just put as much stuff as you can as that tune's got in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then at the end of it, you can take that tune away, and you've got a track made out for you there.
Yeah.
And then you can go from there, can't you? You can take things away.
People worry about sounds too much at first. Like,
yeah,
you'll find your sounds as you start getting further down your career of it. Like, obviously everyone knows mine now. It's like that tropical vibe, but at first it wasn't that.
Well, what that is called though, anyway, it's called referencing.
Yeah.
And even all the fucking pro producers do that.
Yeah.
Get on that then. Even the pros do that. It's called referencing. So I'd definitely start with that. And then just listen and listen and listen to the music you want to make, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just knowing the structure of it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it. It's just the structure, like Master said then. So that's a good thing to do, is put a track inside your DAW, figure out what BPM it is, follow the kicks. So like you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe at the ends of 8 bars they'll miss a kick.
Yeah.
And then put a crash.
Yeah. And
then keep doing all that. And then you'll have a fully structured track to mess about with then. So that's my advice if you're brand new at doing it.
Yeah.
Start with that. And look on my YouTube channel as well.
I was just going to say, Steve can talk you through pretty much anything and everything. And he's open to questions that you're struggling on as well.
I am. I mean, so I do get a lot of questions still. And if I've got the time, I'll answer them straight away, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I can... And I do have people messaging me with their music, saying, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm busy.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll say, go on, yeah, I'll have a listen.
Yeah.
And if he wants criticism, I'll give him criticism.
Yeah.
If he wants advice, I'll give him advice. And whatever.
I always find criticism's good, me, though, as well.
Criticism is good.
Yeah. People don't take well to criticism.
If you can't take criticism,
and I take
just stop making music.
I take it on a daily basis in my job.
Yeah.
So I used to, not many people, I used to get ripped all the time. Oh, not another organ tune, not another organ tune. But now, every tune's got an organ in it. So
that's it. It's fucking working.
Yeah.
Are you signed to Ultra?
It's not. Do you know what? It's not even the label side for it, me now. It's more that's what I want. That's what I want to do.
That's your taste, isn't it?
No disrespect. Like,
and that's what any producer should do anyway.
If you don't like it, don't listen to it.
Don't listen. A producer should make tunes for themselves first. Yeah. Fuck everyone else. Yeah. Because that's not what it's about.
No.
You're not making music to please other people. You're making music. It's like it's a part. This is the way I think about it. Music is a part of you. It's a part of who you are.
Yeah.
And if you're a producer, you want to get that as much as you can onto a fucking song.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's not about anyone else.
No.
If people like your music, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you do well off it, that's even better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that is what making music is. You should never make music for anyone else but yourself.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. Would you agree with that, Matt?
No, I'm pretty much there.
That's it, yeah. And I think if you're making music for other people, that's where you're going wrong. If you are doing that.
Yeah.
So what else has he said? Yeah. I'm all over your YouTube channel, by the way. I've got all your packs. Thank you very much, mate. Just wanted to hear you both as you're together. More advice is good advice. That's I agree with you. It is. I mean, I'm not the fucking best producer on the scene, but you know, I've been around a while and I know my way around a fucking door. I know how to put a beat together. So I've started a YouTube channel, innit?
Yeah, that's it. I find if you've got your gut instinct in something, just go for it. Like, too many people are worried about what other people think online these days.
Yeah.
Like, half of them wouldn't know. Like, honestly, I used to get ripped about all them organs and all this. I'm not bothered, me.
Because I wouldn't give a shit either.
Like, I still do. Like, same with the pokey. Like, End of the day,
Do what
if
you want.
I'll play what I want, do what I want, and think it.
People are still going to book you,
Yeah,
aren't they? You're getting
Yeah.
booked all the time, aren't
Yeah.
you? So, you know.
I don't think it's hard moving back to what I call a bounce tune now. Like
Yeah.
I can't use a donk or a bass, so
Yeah.
I like the organ too much.
I do. I'm definitely going to do an organ tune soon. I think it's definitely on the cards.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I might even slow it down as well,
Yeah.
you know, and see what happens with it. It could do something.
Yeah.
I want to be on Ultra. And fucking Ministry of Sound and all that. Yeah. Here's a good question for you, Matt. Name 3 of your all-time favourite tunes.
As in all around.
Any from any age, from any time of your life. Bounce music, like or like classic dance music or whatever. Yeah, this is what I said to the one I done last time. Name 3 classics and 3 up-to-date tunes that you like.
Jesus Christ.
These questions are fucking hard, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have a little think. Maybe not the very best, but just name 3 you like. Then three good ones that you like.
It's not. I won't say
Classics first.
Bits and pieces is up there.
Bits and pieces.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going back to my younger age now.
That's it. Just go back in your head and have a little think.
Scooter,
Scooter.
Is it Neshar or something?
Yeah, I know what you're on about. I can't pronounce it though.
Like everyone will think, oh yeah, it's the tune.
Is that the one that goes, I see, I feel you on the floor? Yeah. That one, yeah, that is a belter. The tune in the background, the melody is great.
Just because it brings back memories more than anything. Like from
if you look on if you go onto my back catalogue, I've done a tune with that melody on that.
It's not really dance. It's more that tropical vibe.
Yeah.
It's that EDX Show Me Love. They did a version of Show Me Love, totally different and everything.
So that's one of your new ones, but you got one more classic. One more classic first. I want 3 classics.
Bloody hell.
It is hard to think, isn't it?
Yeah, you put me on the spot here.
It is because we're DJs first. You've got so many fucking tunes that you like.
It'd probably be that We Like to Party just because of
Venga
the riff.
Boys.
Yeah,
We Like to Party.
Just because of the riff. The riff is so like happy vibes. And as soon as it comes on, everybody knows it.
Yeah. Venga Boys were good at that. They would make them very catchy melody, weren't they?
Like 3 tunes that are just totally random and picked out. Then
they're big tunes though.
Yeah,
especially the Venga Boys one.
All got their own niche little sound. Yeah, and that as well.
Scooter, they were unique. Them. They were fucking unique. Them. I
just used to listen to him all the time. The Logical song, I remember it. Everybody.
They've made some proper boss tunes. Them. Just take away that annoying fucker.
But people think, oh, it's just Scooter, which
you don't have a clue.
Yeah.
You don't, if you're just saying, oh, it's just Scooter, you don't have a clue about how it's made and all that. Then
if they take him away from it, which he's a big part of it. Listen to all the riffs, the leads,
track itself is fucking brilliant.
It is.
It's so clean, even from back in them days.
Yeah.
It's clean as anything. It's fucking very, very well made. Professionally made.
They were at Clubland when I got booked for Clubland. They were on main stage, and I was gutted. I was gutted I missed them. But I've seen the videos, and just on another level.
They are. Venga Boys as well as another one. They were making some fucking amazing tunes.
Yeah.
If you take away the silliness out of it.
Yeah.
If you don't watch the videos.
Yeah.
And you take away the silly vocal.
Yeah.
The tunes themselves are fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah. But that's what people just listen.
Yeah, like, they just think it's silly, don't they?
They listen to the lyrics and like, oh, it's good. But take away that, listen to the instrumental side of it.
Yeah, that's it. And just listen to that fucking instrumental. Yeah. It's brilliant. They've done a good few of them as well, Venga Boys.
Not a lot of people know. Obviously, I've been signed to Ultra and thinking now. They ask for the instrumental all the time anyway.
Yeah.
But nowadays, you just sell a tune, as you know yourself, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
But all major labels, they want the instrumental as well, just to
In case they want to mix it a bit themselves.
remix work, everything.
Oh, the remix work.
That's what I got when I got the Eliza Reid one. I got the acapella, the instrumental.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I've got the pack at home somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I got the rapping as well from the Jump Smokers at the time.
For who?
The Jump Smokers who...
I've not heard of them. We're the Chain Smokers.
No, so they basically did the rapping that Eliza Reid
Oh,
tune.
right. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's all they send over.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't send a MIDI or nothing then?
No,
Just
didn't
an
send the MIDI
instrumental
or
and everything,
nothing.
yeah. Right, so go on. So you've named one bounce tune then. What's another two? The like up to date one.
It's not a bounce tune, that, to be fair. It's a
It's
house,
the
that one.
EDX. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we
house,
are then.
that.
There you go then.
But
And
that's a tune that just
oh yeah,
grabs me.
EDX. Oh yeah, I know who he is now. Yeah.
It's just a tune that grabbed me.
Yeah.
They've put a new spin on a big tune.
Yeah, and that is like a tropical sort of thing, style, isn't it? He's
Yeah.
done a go few of them, hasn't he?
Yeah. If we're talking,
bounce. Bounce. Try and name 3 bounce tracks that you like over
What,
the
as in
years.
new. How new?
I think I said 2010. I think from about 2010.
Jesus, no. I don't think it's probably. I know it's not 2010, but I'm always going to mention it. KB ICU is like up there for me.
I see you. That's fucking close to 2010 though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be around 2008 or something.
Yeah, the vocal in it is just mint. Everything.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. It's a good tune, that man. Yeah, I mean, I know what tune I'm about. Yeah, I see you. Yeah.
Let me try and think now.
It's all right. Take your time. It's fine. It is like on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah,
but I ask everyone. So
I know it's a bit of a, what's the word? People like and ah about it. Sunset Brothers redid that In the Air Over Cruising, didn't they?
Yeah. That was massive as well.
I'm just a big fan.
Massive.
I'm a massive fan of it. It just works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it just proves that you can put a propeller over something and recreate it.
It does work.
But the original of that in our bounce scene, what we call it, was Sema in the Air, which is
Sema, yeah.
Both top tracks again.
Yeah. He was fucking brilliant. Him.
Yeah.
He made a tune not long ago, didn't he? Again.
Yeah.
Just out the blue.
Just come out of nowhere. Bang. Straight again.
And it was a banger.
Yeah.
So shout to fucking Sema. Fucking hell. Well, you got one more now, haven't you?
Yeah. It's got to be John's You and I.
John's You and I.
It's got to be.
That was massive. Shout to John Neal.
Yeah.
What a tune.
When it kicks in,
It is. You and I have been through love and hell.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah. It's got everything, hasn't it? It's got the organ drop. It's got the nice chords in it.
Yeah.
It's got like a nice chorded melody for the second part. It's got a boss vocal on it. Yeah. He done a cracking job with that, didn't he? What's this? Oi, lads. Hope you're both well. Keep smashing it. Nice one, Craigie B. Shout to you, lad. If you've got any questions, just put them in the chat and we'll answer them. I don't think we've got long left now because Matt's got to get back, haven't you, mate?
Yeah.
You've got plans tonight, mate?
It's my mum and dad's tonight. That's
is it? Yeah, it's chilling with them for a bit.
Not sitting for about 2 weeks in my work.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah. Before we go then, what events have you got coming up then? Have you got any events coming up or?
One's not been released yet for a lad called Rebellion.
Rebellion.
Is
that Caspian?
No, Morgan wearing
Morgan.
that.
What one's Caspian then? What does he do?
Escalation.
Oh yeah, I knew it was one of them. Yeah.
I'm just Kent. He sends me him all the time.
Yeah.
He sends me, just make sure I'm booked for this date. Always this is about you, and that's it at the moment. Nothing else has popped up recently.
I was booked for that summer sesh, but I had things going on.
Yeah.
I needed to turn it down. Unfortunately, he understood.
You missed a blinder.
I know. I did. I've seen the videos, man. It looks. They're my favourite events of the year. They really are. I mean, I don't play for anyone else really, but I think a lot of that to do was me past on Facebook.
Gets the better of
us. I just
that.
used to give everyone shit.
I've just learnt to bite my tongue now, just because it's all.
Do you know what it was, Matt? Mate, back in them days, I just thought I was somebody. I thought I was because I was dead interested in DJing back in them days. But now I'm more into producing. I don't give a fuck about DJing anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about it. I just want to concentrate on making music, and it's calmed me down online.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not like in everyone's face anymore and all that. You know, I'm just dead chilled. Like, and you don't see me kicking off on Facebook anymore.
I know. I miss it sometimes. That's them Sundays when you're waiting for it.
I always used to start a ruckus, did I, all the time? Yeah. So you've got what have you got coming up again, Matt? Before everyone gets off.
Obviously, just This Is Bounce events.
This Is Bounce.
Rebellion.
That's
it. And just
where can they find you as well, Matt? Where's all your socials and all that?
I'm pretty much on every social.
Going
at the moment, Facebook. SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube, Insta.
And it's just
TikTok.
Is this an Initi8?
Yeah.
So follow him on all them, please, if you're into them.
Yeah.
And keep playing all this stuff. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Don't you, Matt? He's getting loads and loads of views.
Yeah.
And please. So I think we'll wrap it up then, Matt.
No worries.
So thanks for coming down, mate. I really
Anytime.
appreciate it. And hold on, what's this? Brilliant podcast. Enjoyed it. Keep smashing it. Thanks for that, mate. And thanks for all your questions.
Yeah.
So, I think that'll be it. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And see you later.